The man lost the girl's contact information right after she wrote it down. When he asked her to write it again, she refused. It turned out she was a strong believer in fate. She thought the universe didn't want them to be together. But Eric didn't believe in that kind of thing. To him, it was all just empty talk. After Eric's persistent requests, Annie finally compromised. She took out a $5 bill from her purse and had him write down his contact information on it. Then she went to a small stand across the street and bought some gum. She explained that if the money somehow made its way back to her hands, it would be a sign they were meant to be together, and she would call him. To give Eric more chances, she pulled out a book from her bag. She wrote her contact information on the title page and said she would sell the book to a used bookstore. If Eric happened to buy that exact book, it would also prove they were destined for each other. Eric didn't believe in any of this fate business. He preferred taking matters into his own hands. So he brought Annie to a dessert shop ironically named Destiny. They enjoyed their treats while having a wonderful conversation. When they were about to leave, Eric asked for her number one more time. Annie simply gave him a kiss on the cheek and said if they were meant to be, they would meet again. Then she left. Eric stood there confused and deeply disappointed. 3 years passed, and they never ran into each other again. Annie had accepted an arranged engagement set up by her family, but her fiancé didn't treat her well. One day, Jack made her accompany him to a bar just to save face, then left her to walk home alone in the pouring rain. Meanwhile, Eric had also accepted an arranged engagement to Elsa to please his parents. Yet whenever he passed a bookstall, he would search for the book Annie had sold, hoping to find her contact information. But the page always remained blank. Eric wanted to forget Annie, but her name kept appearing throughout his life, as if fate was reminding him of her. He searched every bookstore he could find. Just when he was about to give up, due to copyright issues, we can only show this much of the story. If you're interested, check out the original film.